Hey everybody, welcome to day one of the challenge. So this is going to be a 6-day challenge. This is an old challenge that I have revamped, and it used to be 4 days. Now it's 6 days. I've added some new stuff to it. It's going to be really, really great. But the very first thing in simplifying your motherhood is mastering your time. Okay, so we're going to talk a lot about time today, where you are spending your time, how you are spending your time, how you're wasting your time, and how to turn that around and start making your time work for you, okay? And you're gonna have to be really honest with yourself. So I have my notes up on my computer so that we can talk, but time is at the core of nearly all of the struggles that we have as moms, right? I am talking to you guys all the time in the community, getting to know you, and one of the things that comes up all of the time, directly and indirectly, is this issue of time. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to give to everybody. I don't have enough time to get all of the things that I need to get done. And that, I'm not going to argue that it's not hard. We have to spend time on our home, our kids, our marriage, our friendships, our health, ourselves, our dogs, our cats, our volunteers, our volunteer positions, our jobs, like all of the things. We have to spend all our time there. And we think that the solution is to get more time, is to magically be the person who figures out how to cram 48 hours worth of time into 24 hours, which is all we have, right? Like, the time that we have is the time that we have. And when you say things like, I just need more time, you are attaching yourself to this imaginary solution that's never going to happen, right? And so we're going to kind of flip that today. I'm going to teach you how to make some solutions that can actually happen for you. But I also want to let you know that even if you could fit 48 hours into 24 hours, that wouldn't solve your problem, right? If you're not controlling and taking ownership of your time, it doesn't matter how much you have, it's never going to be enough. Just like if you are, if you don't have your spending habits and you aren't taking control of your money, no matter what amount of money you have, it's never going to be enough. Same thing with your clutter. Getting a bigger house so that all of your clutter fits into the space is not going to solve your issue of clutter, right? At the end of the day, it's still clutter. Now you've just got more space to fill with clutter, right? You've got to get to the root issue. So that's what we're going to do today. And I want you to ask yourself these questions and answer them honestly. Okay, you can answer them honestly to yourself, or you can answer them honestly to us in the Facebook group or on Instagram, or you can send me a message if it helps you to have that kind of accountability through sharing with other people. Okay, so number one, ask yourself, what is consuming you? Okay, and what I mean by that is, what is demanding your attention, right? Your kids, your jobs, your marriage, your health, your dogs, your relationships, your to-do lists, the messes in your house, the piles, what is consuming you? These are the things that are taking your attention that you feel like you don't have any control over, right? Or it's like coming at you. Now, the next question is going to help kind of distinguish what I mean by this. But the second question that I want you to ask yourself is, what are you consuming, right? What social media are you consuming? What relationships are you putting too much stock into? How much Netflix are you watching? How much, alcohol are you drinking? How much mindless shopping and scrolling are you doing? What are you actively engaging in that is taking away time from the things that you know that you should be doing, right? So what is consuming you, kind of like these outside forces, and what are you consuming? Write them down. I get a lot of value from actually writing things down and seeing it on paper. It makes it a little bit more real. It helps me process it a little bit better. You can make a post, you can send it in a message to yourself, or you can send it in a message to me. But answer these two things first. Third question for today is, ask yourself what you can let go of or stop doing to free up some of that time. Okay. This could be things like decluttering, right? Those piles and messes in your house are taking up 90% of your day. You can let go of those piles of clutter, right? Like, it's okay. They're not that important. Or what social media apps can you let go of? Or how can you reduce the pointless things that you're consuming on social media, right? I think that social media is a blessing, but it can also be a curse, and too much of a good thing is never a good thing. So what can you stop following? Which apps can you delete? Which, things, what games, Angry Birds, Candy Crush can you delete from your phone to free up some more of your time? I'm not going to say to never have these things, to never give yourself a break, to never watch Netflix and chill. I'm just saying that if it's consuming too much of your time and you are saying things like, I don't have enough time, like I can't get anything done, there's not enough minutes in the day, you've got to be honest about what you're consuming and what is consuming you, and deciding what you can let go of. Now, the last question for today is, how are you going to start letting these little time suckers go? Okay, this means giving yourself a plan. Like, I am going to declutter my bathroom today or next week, or I am going to get into a course and do the course, or I'm going to go get back into my course that I bought and haven't used yet or haven't used fully yet, right? What are you going to do to start letting these things that are consuming you go? Okay, how are you going to start taking ownership of your time and making it work for you and not against you? And how are you going to start finding real life actual solutions that you can use and do, instead of saying things like, I'll do it when the kids are grown, right? Because that's another thing that's never going to happen. If you can't get a grip on your time now, having kids grown and out of your house isn't going to magically make you a master of your time, right? You've got to learn how to master it now. And you've got to be honest with yourself and find some real solutions. So that's what today is about. If you need help brainstorming, if you need help with accountability, get inside of the Facebook group, post onto Instagram, tell your friends, get involved. We're really supportive. We are very hands-on. We're very positive, and we will help you out. And I will see you on day 2.